This is Footprints in the Snow.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Get to Know Shinko with me, your host, Noah Shenandoah. Today, I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission to introduce you to some of the incredible businesses right here in Shenandoah County and some of the amazing business owners and leaders who make it all possible. Today, I'm meeting with Ben Miller, owner of Valley Pike Music, which is located in New Market, directly below Jackson's Corner Cafe, or right across the kind of catty corner to John Henry's store. So, Ben, it's great to have you on Get to Know Shinko.
Hey, thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely. Got a couple questions for you today.
Sure.
The first one is, what do you love about doing business right here in Shenandoah County?
I gotta say, it might sound a little cliche, but the people you get to meet.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've got a really good community here that has a lot of really deep roots in music, and
Yes.
it's always interesting to talk to folks about old stories, but talking to people about Raymond's Pick and Parlor up on Roods Hill.
Yes, I remember that many times going there.
Yeah, absolutely. And the bluegrass jams that are happening still around the area and all, and getting to see what people bring in and need fixed or just want to show off a little bit.
Yeah, all sorts of history I'm sure they bring in with them.
Incredible history sometimes.
Yeah. How sweet. How sweet. Second question for you is, tell us a little bit about Valley Pike Music, about your business, and what services that you offer here in the community.
Yeah, absolutely. So the shop here, I do a lot of repair work, mainly on string instruments, but I also do brass and woodwind repair.
Okay.
I do a couple schools around in other counties.
Yeah, great.
I do retail. I sell a lot of used gear, used instruments, new strings. Nobody wants old strings, but unless you do, let me know. So
vintage strings.
Vintage strings. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We do that. We do some lessons. So we can get you set up with a new instrument for your beginner, and also help you out with some lessons.
So what kind of like lessons? Which types of instruments?
String instruments, fiddle, banjo, guitar, some bass lessons, mandolin lessons, stuff like that.
How young of kids do you start with that, or is it adults primarily, or what's the?
It's a good mix, actually. My two main age groups are either school age kids or retired folks.
Nice.
So
both of them have a little more time.
Exactly. Yeah, a little bit more time, but usually start around 8 years old, depending on the student and everything and what they're looking for.
That's fun.
Yeah,
that's great. That's great. Third question for you is, how long have you been playing music, and what is your favorite genre of music?
So I started playing music in 6th grade. I was, what is that, 13, something like that, 12, 13.
Yeah.
I started at North Fork Middle School with Wendy Woodford, my first teacher, and she really helped get me interested in my favorite type of music, which is early American music. I call it a lot of bluegrass, old time, early blues, stuff like that.
Yeah. That's great. That's great. I love that style myself.
That's great.
So these 3 questions have been had in advance, but we always like to do kind of a fun question at the end. So I was telling Ben that I grew up in a house where we had bluegrass all the time. My father was in a bluegrass band for many years. And I distinctly remember like being put to bed, summertime, maybe 9 o'clock. And my dad and all his bluegrass band would be out in the front porch jamming and picking. And I distinctly remember a handful of songs that they would play. So my curiosity question for you is, what's like one of the first song or two that you heard in that genre that really kind of piqued your curiosity? And you're like, oh, this is it.
Oh, that's a good question. Really obscure.
Or where were you?
Really obscure.
Okay, yeah, good.
Obscure. Both of my parents were really into early American music.
Okay.
And they one of my first shows was Tony Rice back in Courtney Springs.
Tony Rice. Yes.
But the one that really got me wanting to play, I would say, is got to be, it's an album called Songs from the Mountains. It was Tim O'Brien, Dirk Powell, and John Herman.
Oh yeah, remember all those guys?
Yeah. And Backstep Cindy. It's a good old time tune out of Southwest Virginia. But
you gotta look that one up now.
It's a good driving fiddle and banjo tune.
Do you know how to play it?
Oh yeah.
Good,
of course,
good.
that's one of the first tunes I learned to play. But that one really, I don't know what it was. It scratched the itch in my brain I didn't know I had. And it was
great answer.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, on that note, Ben, thank you so much for being on Get to Know Shinko with me, your host, Noah Shenandoah. To learn more about Valley Pike Music, you can either visit them online on social media through Facebook and Instagram, or you can come right into their store at 9386 South Congress Street right here in New Market. So until next time, I'm Noah Shenandoah and encouraging you to get out, do some picking, and get to know Shinko.
All right. This is Backstep Sandy.
Yeah, great. As long as you stop recording before we hit the A, I'll be right on.
Sounds good. We'll go through that. Go through that AABB.
Yeah.
This is Sugar Hill.
If you'd like to have your business featured on Get to Know Shinto, please reach out to me, John Fogel, at jfogel@shenandoahcountyva.us, or message me right here on Facebook. We appreciate you watching this video and helping to get the word out on all the amazing businesses right here in Shenandoah County.